And you watch like jokers like Omega from Atlanta, and his advantage state is just bonkers. And you've got Ravenking, who's a little bit more well-rounded of a joker, which I think probably benefits in some of these more unorthodox matchups, is being able to play a little bit slower and understand what your opponent wants and punish that first.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Joker, one of the nicest characters to see in motion. Just such a slick character. A nice way to kind of start off like the DLC of Smash Ultimate, because he just kind of has everything.
Yeah, movement is too fast here for UKIT to be able to find an opening. You kind of just have to wait for Ravenking to whiff something, like on shield, and find it out, like a down air out of shield to get any damage down. Otherwise, it's going to be like trying to hard read a landing or any other option. So I think Ravenking's going to be controlling the pace of this game in win or in loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, you know, Ravenking, a well-rounded player. So on offense and defense, he's going to make it so hard for UKIT to find like any openings.
Roll away. Red the roll away, gets the up air into.
Wow.
God, into the rest. Just so good. Closed out that stock despite being behind the entire time. Jigglypuff, you only need one possession of the ball to get the score you need.
Yeah, and that forward throw is so nasty, and Arsene came at the exact wrong time, actually. Makes the recovery a lot easier to edge guard in the sink. He's put to bed.
Oh
and
my God.
Arsene Joker sent to the sky at 50%.
UKIT is proving me wrong on all accounts, finding every opening, finding edge guards, getting these confirms, and Ravenking can't keep up with the speed. Who knew Jigglypuff was so fast?
Oh my goodness, and
oh, no, you can't miss a tech against Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
you just
really
can't do it.
Can't, because it's one roll in, and that's curtains. UKIT really doing quite a disservice here, putting Ravenking on a poster, and it's only game one.
Pound stalling here. We're not going to see a timeout, but UKIT is just buying time for Arsene to go away.
Yeah, exactly. Even though he just eviscerated. Oh,
he
no!
Found it. He found it. He found the rest, gets the forward smash. And can you believe it? Our 9th seed, UKIT, 3 stocks Ravenking. What is this tournament?
I don't know what just took place on our screen, but starting out with a 3 stock on one of the top seeds of the tournament is not what I was expecting.
Ravenking has to adapt. He has to pick Ike. We can do this, you guys. Do it, please.
Oh,
I'm so stressed. Of course, you know, I have a
too.
desire for Ravenking to win. I personally love watching Joker. I have watched Ravenking for years, and I don't have a desire to see Jigglypuff win. But I like a good underdog story.
Oh, of course, of course. I mean, Jigglypuff is one of those characters that they have their game plan, and they're going to execute it whether you like it or not. And that rest, it takes no prisoners. Oh, my goodness.
Here's a fun thing, too. UKIT could have done everything that he just did on any stage. This was not like a PS2 allowed that opportunity. This was, he read every defensive option, every mistech he was ready for, and just punished Ravenking at every corner. That can happen on any stage. So switching to small battlefield here, I hope the music gives you the buff that you want, Ravenking.
Exactly. Whew. All right, so a little bit of a siphoning out, trying to recompose and recollect yourself.
You can see on the camera right now Ravenking considering picking Ike. You can see it in his face. It's running through his brain. And he does it! He does it! That's what I said! He picked Ike! Production! You were wrong! Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Come again. The Radiant Hero. The Radiant Hero wielding the Ragnall here on small battlefield. What else could you ask for here at Saturday Stadium 3?
The crowd is electric for the Ike pick, but Ravenking has to find what he wants. Aether's a good option.
Yeah, like I said, this will simplify the game plan. The Nair ladders are going to be super potent, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered. The giant sword.
It's too light to confirm into up smash at that percentage.
Yeah, if Ravenking was on his P's and Q's and locked in, probably would have found it up air. I think that would have just took it.
This is the time where you're just so grateful to have a character that is so good against Jigglypuff. But edge guards are too potent. That's something you have to be so afraid of in this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, great back air. That's going to confirm it. Light character.
Yeah, Ike just hits like a truck. You know, this kid is so strong. He's wielding that two-handed sword with only one hand and just flaking it around like it's a noodle, but it is much stronger than that.
Oh, wow, that up air almost killed. Good DI from UKIT. He's going to get one more chance at life, or at least to close out a stock. And even this up, oh, good roll away, was ready for the tech in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jigglypuff is only a freaking fighter jet in the air. The ground movement, not as pristine. And Ravenking just needs to make one decision, and he gets back to stage. That's the simplification that I'm talking about. Even though like the edge guarding scenarios are scarier, if Ravenking guesses right, he gets back to stage.
God, Aether's so strong. Actually got hit on the top platform there. Still not enough to kill.
Oh!
Just up tilt.
Wow.
Yikes.
Perfectly placed. And this is looking like a route in the other direction. UKIT has no recourse so far.
Yeah, it's too difficult. It's a little bit too scary to edge guard because either you lose stage position with quick draw or you possibly get reversaled with Aether. Oh, and that's, again, you have to be, that's as far as you can go. Any further and you're a goner.
Yeah, you got to get that timing and positioning perfect if you want to edge guard Aether, but the back air going to put on big damage, and UKIT just try to bide their time and wait for the opportunity to swing back, but there it is.
Trades it back. Not going to be a 3-stock in the other direction just yet. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was like, you got to shield that nair, or I think it would be curtains.
Sheesh. Okay. This Aether's out of shields. It's just so nice. Not even out of shield, honestly. It's just stuffing out approaching aerials.
Yeah, just because of the negative on hit, you can just kind of sometimes pull out Aether, and that armor will activate and give you a full punish on them.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Don't do anything special or anything. Just nair. Nair and fair. You got this. Nair into up air. It's fine. Don't got to do anything special. Great down tilt. Catch UKIT hanging. But we got one more interaction for you guys.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pull out Ike's hardest combo, that down tilt back air, but the up tilt closing it out.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Tomahawk up tilt on Ike to kill.
Beautiful.
Who is this player, and why did he not start with Ike? Incredible.
I mean, it just seems simple. I have the big stick that keeps the puff away and pops the balloon. And it's been working beautifully.
How many games until we switch the icon for Ravenking to Ike?
Really rubbing it in there. really rubbing it in.
I'm just kidding. Of course, it's whoever they play the most. Okay, we're going to see a stage swap here.
Of course.
Probably the right choice. Yeah, go to a longer stage where Ike doesn't, you know, the slowness is a little bit more prevalent, a little bit more annoying. And then we want to pick. Oh, okay, that's the song or anything. All right, that's fine. Teach their own.
Okay.
Oh, we switched it to Ike. Thank you. I wasn't serious. I'm sorry. I've been really mean to you.
All right, going into game 3. The Ike is in full force. Like I said, the Radiant Hero coming back in a powerful way. UKIT is just kind of on the brunt of it. Just gonna have to, you know, find their openings that they did that game 1.
And some openings are being found here. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Aether did come out to armor through, but drifting in was UKIT to avoid that one and maintaining advantage state from it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, UKIT just so far so good, not even getting touched here by Ravenking. And this is where Ike starts looking a little bit worse for wear. In this corner scenario, I feel like Jigglypuff has all the aerials to stuff out Ike before he can even think about
you ever get ledge trumped by a Jigglypuff?
Oof. Rough feeling.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Yeah, agree with all the points that you just mentioned there. But Ravenking was able to find footing back and is holding stage now.
Ooh, you gotta watch out drifting into that. Whoa!
That's a shield break, and that's a stock so quickly. All it took was one hit and a pound. I mean, we know that's a big shield pressure, and now you gotta worry about it all the time. Oh, no. Shield pokes now coming out. This is a problem. Has UKIT found the answer?
Oh! And the question just reignites as Ravenking gets the highest of up airs there.
Okay, this is looking a little bit more even. Both players have a little bit better understanding of what they need to do. And Ravenking, there's no reason to roll in. Jigglypuff's punish on rollout is not going to be nearly as good.
Yep. Very solid stuff here. Oof. I like the down there, but yeah, Jigglypuff could just kind of chain like forward airs. A lot of the defensive stuff here for Ravenking just comes and choosing at the right time. Yeah.
Literally at the very start of the jump, too. Very, very nice. Good edge guard there. Ravenking is looking a little bit, you know, nervous here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. You know, Jigglypuff is kind of just a touch of death character. They really want to just win advantage once or
So
twice
good.
and take your
It's
stuff.
so
What
good.
a
He held
drill!
jump. He held jump. He's a good player like that.
I would have jumped out of my seat if that was the game-winning blow.
UKIT's got to fish for one random rest. I think he has to. He's a stock up. Now he wants to secure this game more than anything else.
The parry, not enough time to squeak out that F tilt. Ravenking not fighting the Nair starters as they were in that game too, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for UKIT. Stopping the Nair is pretty much a. Whoa. Let's not hold directly in now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
53%. That could have killed. Yeah, well, that can kill now, so we have to worry about those platforms. That's not good.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for that dash attack. And Aether scooping up the balloon Pokemon right there.
It's a quick draw to get in range, but unfortunately picking F-tilt, which didn't quite catch the Jigglypuff falling. Oh, this is scary. UKIT is waiting. Oh, no, not yet. He's got a spot dodge. He's got to jump. He's got no more options. He actually kind of has to wait to aggress now.
Yeah, exactly. And this is exactly what UKIT wants. You know, anything to just limit Ravenking's options.
Up tilt. Up tilt is going to kill.
It's a good way to close out stocks and games.
UKIT, your seed 9 and your seed 24 are blowing up the venue, you guys. UKIT up 2-1 against Ravenking. And even a swab to Ike is proving not quite enough.
Yeah, on the smaller map, it felt a little bit more doable because Ravenking could cover a lot of ground very quickly, but the PS2 was exactly what we needed for the UKIT side and just able to kind of space out the neutral. And also another big thing, shutting down Nair. UKIT very much was pressing shield at the right times, scoping out when Ravenking would jump up. You're like, okay, you're either going to land with Nair or try to tomahawk grab me. And that's basically the Ike game plan. And if you have tools to deal with both of those, it's pretty smooth sailing.
Oh, yeah. Take a breath.
Yeah.
We're switching back to Joker.
Sure.
That's fine, I guess. I guess, you know, the Ike is just a cheese option for one game, but
sure,
I mean, I don't know. Joker scares me a little bit here now. After seeing that game 1.
It was a little bit tough, but honestly, Joker didn't even get to play that game.
No. He's getting to play a little bit more now. He's taking a lot more safe approaches here, but he's picking really, really telegraphed defensive options that UKIT is just reading.
Yeah, it's just kind of still befuddling me how game 1 went down in a 3-stock in that scenario, and just I don't know. Anyways, Ravenking's putting up a different type of game plan here, really trying to slow it down because they know if the pace gets picked up, it probably will be a very, very bad scenario for him.
He went really low there, and that was the difficulty. He was able to air dodge back to ledge, but Ravenking not punishing what he needed to. Got pound stalling here. Crowd is loving the pound stalls.
Yeah, it's optimal. Got to wait out that Arsene, and then now all you really need to do is hit him once or twice, and that big guy is gone.
I like that up tilt. Fishing with these back airs. It's going to kill even without Arsene at a certain percentage here, but UKIT is not afraid to DI up and in.
Yeah. Okay, parries that second back air. UKIT's got it all scoped out, and even dips low for that tether recovery, but misses out on the edge guard there. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a rest read. I got a little scared there.
All right. Yeah, I'm shocked that gun is not more effective against the Jigglypuff recovery because it's purely just jumps and air drift. So, like, the gun can stuff it out in both scenarios, but...
Oh, my God. UKIT is just crazy with these edge guards, going so deep, and it doesn't matter if you're playing Ike or if you're playing Joker. Joker, who notoriously has a good disadvantage state, and UKIT is just stuffing it out every time. What an incredible player.
Yeah, and I mean, those are like the two... Oh, no, this is bad. This is bad. Arsene came at the exact wrong time.
Oh, no.
Oh, and just rinse, repeat. Forward air him off once, get another Nair, tries to get the back air.
That's not good. Yeah, it's a little bit too low. Actually, might have saved him there.
but just says, I'm not done with you, and continues to push him to the other side where he can edge guard him on that side of the stage.
UKIT is one stock away from sending Ravenking to losers and securing themselves a spot in the winners finals on Jigglypuff. This player is insane.
UKIT, so far so good. Magno still not KOing. This Puff is still surviving at 175. I'm just exasperated here.
Okay.
Ravenking getting put, once again, on a poster here by UKIT's Jigglypuff.
Yeah, this is a really difficult position to be in for Ravenking. He's got such an uphill battle to fight, and UKIT does not need to do much. Stall out Arsene when Arsene is available, but otherwise, just keep looking for the same stuff you've been looking for. If you can get Ravenking off stage, you have a great chance to edge guard and take the stocks, because pretty much every stock has been taken by an edge guard.
Yeah, and it sucks. It feels like whenever Arsene comes out, Ravenking's at a disadvantage because UKIT's going to start pound stalling and just waiting it out. And then also, if you ever Arsene and you're off stage, that's actually bad for Ravenking. So it just hasn't really been the comeback mechanic that it's supposed to be.
Ravenking had a very little time on Arsene and wanted to hit a forward smash to either catch the ledge hang or a quick get up. But can't close out the stock that easily. You're going to have to put in a little bit more work for it. UKIT is not letting it go easy.
Okay, fair off ledge. And Ravenking getting a little antsy, starting to burst towards the opponent with no regard. It's working out here so far. And Kevin, there goes a ledge trap, but it's still not enough.
Not quite enough. As light as Jigglypuff is, again, more work has to be put in. You don't get the quick kills that you might have wanted on Ike. You have to put in a lot more effort. UKIT goes deep again, and again catches the tether with the nair. UKIT gets an amazing upset, taking Ravenking down, sending him to losers, and securing them a spot against Atata in the winners finals.
That is tough. Ravenking kind of going down, a little bit sad there.